Hey dudes, what's up? It's Monstercat. So today we are going to talk about the Flash movie. Now, if you can't tell from the title, the next Flash movie with Ezra Miller in the DC Cinematic Universe, is going to be a Flashpoint movie, which is really interesting. And I just kind of wanted to talk about it because I have some feelings about this. Now, if you don't know, Flash is going to be in the Justice League movie coming out end of this year, I think, maybe. And they haven't even announced when the Flash movie is coming. We don't know. It's not on the schedule yet, but it's supposed to be coming, and the first Flash movie will be Flashpoint. Now, if you don't know Flashpoint, there is an animated cartoon movie about it, and there is the CW TV show did one episode of it for the season 3 beginning. Now, Flashpoint is basically, spoiler alert, if you don't want to know anything about Flashpoint and just want to go to this movie when it comes out fresh and free. Flashpoint is about Barry Allen, whose mother died when he was real young by Reverse Flash. And Barry Allen, tired of his mother being dead, goes back in time, stops the Reverse Flash from killing his mother, saves his mom, and the whole rest of the world is messed up because he messed with the timeline. So then, when he goes back to the present day, his mother's alive. He has no powers. Iris is with a different guy. Batman is different because Bruce died instead of his parents, and so Thomas Wayne, his dad, became Batman, and his mother, Martha Wayne, became crazy and became the Joker. And Harley Quinn is Yo-Yo now. Cyborg is working with the president. Superman fell in Metropolis instead of Smallville, and was captured by the government, and so he's weak and scrawny and everything and doesn't see the sun, so he doesn't have any powers yet. Let's see what else. Wonder Woman and Aquaman have a little hookup, and then Aquaman's wife, Miranda, maybe? Aquaman's wife gets real pissed and then confronts Wonder Woman about it, and then Wonder Woman gets angry and slices her head off and takes her crown, and then Aquaman and the Atlanteans get real pissed and go after Wonder Woman, which means they go after the Amazonians, and then so the Amazonians and the Atlanteans are kind of in the middle of a war that create World War III, and they're destroying the world, and then they're about to destroy the world. And so Barry has some decisions to make about what he's going to do. So, yeah. That's basically Flashpoint. Some other things are different, like Lois Lane is now like a secret agent in the war, and Steve Trevor is also a secret agent, and Wonder Woman doesn't know who he exists, and also doesn't love him. Stuff like that. All those things. And it's a real big thing in the comic books. The cartoon movie's real good if you want to watch it too. And then, Barry meets with Thomas, realizes that everything's different, and Thomas hands him a note to give to Bruce, and then Barry decides, hey, I'm going to fix the timeline because this is all messed up, and everyone's going to die because World War III is going to kill everyone. So then, Thomas hands him the note, and he travels back in time, kills his mother, everything's kind of back to normal, it's a little messed up, and then hands Batman the note from Thomas, and first time Batman cries a little bit. It's real depressing. But yeah, that's basically Flashpoint. And it's interesting to me that the first Flash movie is going to be Flashpoint. Because here's the thing about it. To really have a strong connection to Flashpoint, you need a strong connection to Barry and his life. And I'm kind of mad that the first movie they're doing is Flashpoint. Now, there's a theory going around that Flashpoint will cause Batman to be different so that Ben Affleck can get out of the role as Batman. And if they're doing it for that reason, it's even dumber. And I hate it. I hate it. I absolutely hated it. I don't think they should do Flashpoint as the first Flash movie. Maybe the second. Probably the most they could do would be third, would be good. But no, they want to do it the first one. And here's the issue I have with it. You need a connection to Barry. You need to be in Barry's story. You need to know him. You need to know him as a character, as a person. You need to know his family life, how he feels about everyone. You need to be invested in him to really get the full emotions, the full context of Flashpoint. Because if you don't know about him, you don't care. You don't care if his mom is living or dying. You don't care about, you know, Bruce. If you don't care about any of the characters in the DC cinematic universe, you don't care what happens in Flashpoint then. You don't. And it's the whole thing, it's the whole issue that's wrong with DC right now, is that they're seeing this whole Marvel thing and they're like, oh, let's do it. But they don't understand that Marvel has had 14 movies out. 14 movies, all connecting to each other, all helping each other build on one another, so that you can fall in love with these characters, so you can understand them, you can understand their characters, you can fall in love with them, you can feel their emotions, you can connect to them, you can, whatever happens to them happens to you type of thing. But DC's just in it, they're like, I want to make money, let's do it. Which is dumb. Which is so dumb. And even though I like the DCC movies so far, DCCU movies, so far, just kind of just Wonder Woman, basically, it's an issue. Because if they're doing Flashpoint, now yes, there'll be a bunch of movies coming before Flashpoint, but specifically Flashpoint, you need to be invested in Barry. You need to know about his life. You need to know how he feels. Like, why does he want to save his mother? Yeah, it's his mother, but if you don't know him as a character, you won't know he cared. There's many characters out there that don't like their parents. It's a thing, okay? Even like Iron Man, he doesn't like his dad. So if there's all of a sudden like the first movie that they came out with Iron Man is him saving his father, you'd be like, whatever, like, okay, doesn't even like his father. So it's the same thing. You need to know about Barry. And then you need to also care about the other characters to see what happened to them, like Thomas and Martha. Like, you need to care about Bruce. And yeah, a lot of people care about Batman, but we really don't know him as a character yet because he's only been in one movie. Now 2 when Justice League comes out. Same thing with Wonder Woman. She's going to be in 2 movies. 3 movies when Justice League comes out. And it's such a thing. Like, I don't understand why they're doing Flashpoint the first movie. It makes no sense. I'm not invested in Barry Allen yet. And we know for a fact that in Justice League, they're not going to give him the screen time he needs for us to be invested in it. I'm not going to get invested. The only reason I am invested in Barry Allen is because I'm invested in the TV show, and Flash is one of my favorite superheroes. So I'm already invested in Barry. But the common day people that don't care about nerdy stuff and just want to watch a movie are not going to care about Barry yet. Because for a fact, we're not going to get the screen time Barry needs. I already know. Justice League. There's no way. No way. I will be surprised if Barry gets a lot of scenes in this movie. I will. Because, you know what? Their top dogs are Batman and Wonder Woman. Those 2, we know, are going to get the most amount of screen and the most amount of character development in Justice League. And then it's going to be Flash and Cyborg. And even before that, it might even be Aquaman. Aquaman will probably be this, after Batman and Wonder Woman would be next in the most amount of screen time because his movie's next. And then it would be Cyborg, and then it would be Flash. That's probably what it's going to be, and it sucks because Barry needs backbone to be Flashpoint. And yeah, they might not go the comic book story route of Flashpoint. It might twist it up a little bit, but no matter what, the core of it is saving his mother in the past, and they're doing that, which makes no sense. I hate it. Why are they doing Flashpoint? It's dumb. It is so dumb. This is the issue that they had in the Flash TV show. Yeah, I was invested in Barry. I loved Barry. I was emotionally there with him. But they only did it for 1 episode. And a lot of people got angry with that. And I got not angry, but I was kind of disappointed. Because Flashpoint is such a big thing. And they did 1 episode of it. when it could have been its own season, right? So doing the first Flash movie makes no sense. Not at all. The only sense it makes is to reboot Batman so Ben Affleck can get out. That's it. Or also to make money because everyone's going to be like, oh, Flashpoint, it's great, it's going to watch it. But we're not going to be invested in Barry at that time. There's no way. Besides Justice League, Barry's not going to have a movie. Besides the first Flash, which is Flashpoint. Barry is only in Justice League. And there's going to be 2 Justice League movies supposedly before his movie comes out. Now, yes, but at that point, maybe they surprise me and give him enough character development. Maybe they do, and maybe Flashpoint is good. But I don't think so. There's no way. Especially with how good Wonder Woman is doing right now, they're not going to give the screen time to Barry. They're giving the screen time to Wonder Woman. That's it. That's what they're doing. That's how movies work. Okay? Like Captain America Civil War. There was so many people in there, but you know what? They gave most of the screen time to Tony, to Robert Downey Jr., because Robert Downey Jr., to Chris Evans, to Bucky, to, those main guys. That was it. Because guess what? They're the top dogs. And I don't know if that's true. That's just me assuming about Civil War. It just felt like Tony, Bucky, and Cap were the main focus. Because that was the whole main focus of the movie, right? I feel like everybody else was downshrinked in how many scenes they got. Same thing with Justice League. Wonder Woman, Batman, they're going to get all the screen time in the world. Barry, the Flash, he's not. He's not. We're not going to get invested. We're not going to get the story he needs. He's not going to build as a character. He's going to be the same goofball Barry Allen that we know and love, and he's not going to be any deeper than that. That's it. That's all there is. And yeah, that kind of who Barry is a goofball, is a lovable teddy bear dude. Yeah, I understand that. I get that. That's what I love about Barry. But there's more to him than that. There's a lot more to him than that. He cares. He cares a lot. To have Flashpoint be the first movie he's in is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't understand it. I don't understand this decision at all. It makes no sense to me. At all. Besides for the fact that Ben Affleck can get out of Batman now because they're gonna, when Barry kills his mother again and comes back to normal time, things might be able to change, and it might change who Batman looks like. That's it. And I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Flashpoint should not be the first movie Flash is in. He needs more development than a superhero team-up movie. He needs more than that, okay? Even if he gets as much screen time as possible in Justice League, he's not going to get enough. There's no possible way. They can't. He's in a team-up Justice League movie. There's no way. That's the only movie he's in. He needs his own movie before Flashpoint. Because Flashpoint is such a big story. It is huge. It is so important. It's not even funny. It's so important to his character and his story. And you need to know him. You need to love him. You need to be him. Okay? And him in Justice League is not going to be enough. No way. No how. Now come whenever the Flash movie comes out. Maybe I love it. Maybe everything I thought about this video is wrong. But I don't think so. I think I'm right. I'm feeling I'm right. And I can't be okay with DC right now because it's such a dumb idea. They can't do Flashpoint first movie. No. Can't do it. Shouldn't do it. Shouldn't do it. Really shouldn't do it. Do it second movie. I would be fine with Flash being the second movie be Flashpoint. I'm fine with that. I'm fine. Maybe they're doing Flashpoint because I can't think of anything else. Maybe. But still. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons why they chose Flashpoint, but they're all dumb. They're all dumb. You can't tell me one reason why Flashpoint should be the first Flash movie, because it shouldn't. It shouldn't. It should never be. It should never exist as the first one. The first time we majorly see Barry, it should not be Flashpoint. But whatever, DC. You do you. You're doing you so far. Nobody liked BVS, and then everybody liked Wonder Woman. So then they hired Joss Whedon, and they're like, "Hey, can you fix Justice League and make it more happy-go-lucky, like Wonder Woman, please?" And he's like, "Okay." DCCU just wants money. Warner Brothers just wants money, and I'm sorry to say this, but that's it. Marvel wants money too, yeah. But they've been building this universe 14 movies. 14. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot to go through. That is a lot to be invested in these characters. For each movie being 2 hours, 30 minutes, that is a lot, okay, to be invested. And DCCU just has Batman v Superman, Man of Steel, Wonder Woman. That's it. That's it. It's not enough to be invested in these characters yet. It's not. Yes, you may say that, oh, I love Batman now. I love Wonder Woman. I'm invested in these characters. You're not. You are, but you're also not. Like, you maybe you're a nerd, I feel like. Or you're those people that always like Batman, always like Superman, always, Wonder Woman is a great movie, and you're like, oh, I'm invested in Wonder Woman, but they still need so much more screen time. They need so much more character development. Like, I still feel like Justice League shouldn't come out. They should keep building up the characters. It should be follow the Marvel movie thing, okay? DC. But anyway, my card ran out of space again. I would like to talk to the leader of the DC Cinematic Universe, Zack Snyder. Call me up. Call me up firstly because I want to be in the movies. That'd be cool. Thanks. I'll be any superhero. Don't care what. Cool. And secondly, anyway, as I was saying, both my card ran out of space and my battery died. Woo! This is what I get for filming for 5 hours. Anyway, I just really want Zack Snyder to call me up and explain to me why he just doesn't do it the Marvel way. It's probably more WB that's like, hey, I just want a Justice League movie, just want the money. But if you just extend the films, if you just do more films, you get more money in the end. Okay? If you just do the Marvel thing. Nobody will care. Okay? Just do the Marvel thing. And also, Zack Snyder, you can call me because I'd love to be in the movies. And I mean, have you seen this face? It's totally movie worthy. Yeah. That'd be great. I could be... I don't have a favorite DC hero that's a girl. So... this is awkward. I like Booster Gold and Flash. What girl superheroes are there? There's Wonder Woman, there's Black Canary, there's Batgirl, there's Huntress, Supergirl, Megan Mars, Miss Martian. There's Zatanna. I'm okay with being Zatanna, I suppose. Although the girl super... I keep going back to Marvel. I keep being like, Stature? No, that's Marvel. Oops. Squirrel Girl? Wait, that's Marvel. I'll be Catwoman. Catwoman's like my favorite. You already have a Harley Quinn, so I can't be her. But I will be Catwoman. Love Catwoman. Catwoman's like my favorite. She's like the first ever superhero I ever fell in love with. So I'll be Catwoman. Yeah, Catwoman. Anyways, hope you did enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe button with your repulsor blast to become part of the AU Avengers Unlimited. And hit that like button with your master sword. And comment down below what you think of the first Flash movie being Flashpoint. Do you hate it as much as I do? I don't know, man. Don't know. Anyways, see you dudes later. Bye!